Welcome to Crash Out Mondays, presented by OPOV Podcast. Batman J4, and I'm joined with the cast, motherfucking Crash Out. I see facial expressions of everybody that crash out. I see people that look tired. Still a lot of stuff. I see Jordan lovers.
I'm not. He's trying to bait. Hey man, just start the show because you about to piss me off. Like just go. Just because I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with you today. Just go.
So mad, Will, man. You can't be so angry, man. It's okay though, man. We gonna start. But listen, man.
In love with a man who wear the man number. Get out of here, man.
How you with a man that led the league with plumbers?
Okay.
Jesus Christ, man. We gotta stop.
Intro, please.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Fuck y'all. Chef, you too. Fuck you too. I don't. You start the show. I don't want to say shit no more. Fuck it. Fuck y'all. You go first. Fuck y'all, man. I can't say nothing right now. I can't even think straight.
Okay, good. Hey,
not today,
This is Crash Out Mondays. As you see, a LeBron loser just crashed out once again, probably because he keeps taking L's. I'm Willie Fontaine, your girlfriend's favorite everything. This is a show where we get it in. We talk about topics and let everybody know we do crash out.
And
mute him.
Fucking Jordan. Well, my bad.
Nobody lied about Jordan. Nobody lies about Jordan.
Oh, God.
They lie about LeBron, but we're not gonna get into it. When you pull out your first LeBron sneakers, then we'll have this conversation. Until then,
you ain't shit.
Them sneakers, they things are 3 for $1 at the Nike outlet. I'm just saying. Anyway, let's go on and introduce everybody else. We'll start with the lovely lady there, my Scorpio twin. How you doing, Britt?
I am awesome. How are you?
I'm doing great. How's your week?
We ain't gonna get into the small talk. We just gonna do the introduction. So I am the hair healing hustler. For short, you could call me Triple H. I am the woman with the healing hands. You could pass it right along.
What that mean? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that part. Relax.
How do you not know what healing hands mean? You did okay because you're a LeBron fan. You don't know. Okay. Anyway, Britt, was your you had a great weekend?
Can we introduce before we get into conversation?
We're not getting a conversation. This is how. Did you have a good weekend? Okay, fuck you. You didn't even have a good weekend. Chef, what's going on with you, man? Introduce yourself. I ain't playing with people today. I don't care. I don't care anymore. Chef, how you doing, bro? What's going on with you?
I'm all right, bro. Chilling, maintaining. That's all I can do. You dig what I'm saying? Once again, yeah, LeBron don't got shit on Jordan. It is what it is.
I understand. Did you have a good weekend this weekend, Chef?
Yeah, it was straight. I was doing about 180 on the highway, chilling.
Oh, okay. So you was driving like Dion's son. I got you. Okay, all right.
No. I was on a motorcycle, my dog.
You got that.
Okay.
I knew it had to be a bike going that fast.
That shit ain't do no 180.
What'd you say? Hey, you keep thinking. Listen, I GPS. I got GPS on my shit, which you know.
Okay. That's cute.
Well, we know LeBron's hairline is down to 180. Timo, how you doing? What's going on with your Timo?
Where that nigga at?
Right here.
He right there. How you doing, sir?
What his name say at the bottom? How you pronounce that?
That's Mr. 11K. We know why he's Mr. 11K.
Mm-hmm.
You good, sir? Are you all right, bro?
Yeah.
You had a good weekend?
Nope, but I'm here.
Are you gonna talk about the weekend? Okay, too much of a crash out. Okay. We'll get to Asia, but it seemed like Asia got a lot going on right now. She's look like she's trying to get stop her crash out right now. Asia, you good?
Oh, why your phone sound?
Oh.
I
don't know. I'm finna go switch my phone to my laptop.
Oh. Go do that. Go do that. Go do that. It's not like robotic or some shit right now. Go
Damn,
ahead.
y'all
All
making
right.
me want to light a spliff up right now. Y'all leaving me out the
Yeah,
party.
y'all are making me feel
Shit.
like I didn't hit my dude up. I didn't hit dude up yesterday.
Let me get
Uh,
that real
right. Let me hit. There you go. Let me go ahead and get it. There you go, Team.
You feel me?
Well,
Okay.
well,
Timo, that's that gas. That gas.
so chat, before Willie start, let's get some likes going in the chat. Let's get some ones going in the chat. Let's do all that shit in the chat. Let's go to the new TikTok that we got. OPOV Crash Out Mondays. Who the fuck is that? Oh, that's Asia. Okay, hold on, y'all. Shoot.
Oh.
Sound like somebody that fixed their shit.
Right.
Okay. But yeah, all right, yo, so take it away. You sent me that clip, right?
Yeah. Check. You got it right now.
Let me.
Mine is gonna be real simple. I don't know what's going on with these men nowadays, but stuff it'd be a layup, and y'all just want to make things more difficult than it has to be. First of all, shouts out to the girl Myra for her finance. Oh my gosh, she's so fine. She had a little altercation or an situation where, dude thought she was attractive, and instead of, she basically said, "Get my phone number," and he was like, "No, you give me your phone number." Like, it just, "Oh, you take my number down." She was like, "No, you take my number down," and it's like, "Oh, you feisty," If you got a clip yet?
Yeah, hold on, I'm gonna bring it up right now.
This is basically your boys be your boys be talking yourself out of situations, trying to have control over some shit, trying to be player, and what you're doing isn't player. It's pretty lame.
All right, hold on, let me pause this.
That's still so funny, bro. When I saw that yesterday, I was dying, bro.
Oh, shit.
I was dying.
So I went to Home Depot to
That one right there, right, Will?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring everybody else back in now, because I see people doing some weird shit. I don't know what y'all got going on, but y'all doing some weird shit.
Everybody on weird shit this weekend.
Uh-huh.
So I went to Home Depot to pick up a trash can that I ordered for my mom's bathroom. I'm currently renovating her bathroom, and then as I'm walking out of Home Depot, there's a guy at the end of the line, and he's like, "You have a great day, beautiful." I turn around and smile at him and I say, "Thank you. You too, sir." I'm already at the store at this point, and he turns around and says, "Come here." So I turn around and I look at him. I say, "You come here." So he looks at me and he's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yes." He's like, "No, like come here real quick." So I just take I take a step forward towards him, and he's like, "My name is such and such. You're so beautiful." I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, "What's your name?" I say my name. He goes, "Take my number down." I say, "You take my number down." So he's like, "Oh, you feisty." And I'm just like, "You want my number or what?" And then he's like, "We could do this all day. Take my number down." And I said, "No, we cannot." I turned around. I said, "You have a good day, sir." And I walked in my car and drove off. What's going on, man? Like, what y'all...
Excuse me, Uncle Savage.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you had this fine chocolate thing right there, but you want to be like,
Is she?
she from Miami.
Yeah, I'm about to
Yeah.
say she be in with that dude that do the little skits.
Yeah. They just did a skit about that just happened. Yeah. My point is,
Amari or
bro.
something like that.
Yeah. So you had
Yeah, she
the
bad as
number.
fuck.
Bro, you had it. It was there. You know what I'm saying? It's an open layup. It's your time to just bring that thing home, and you just literally, because you want to control the situation. Like, I don't know what it is with these men. I don't know if they don't like women for real, or or they want to be pursued so hard. But bro, she gave you the green light. She was like, "No, take my number down." I'd have been like, "Oh shit, you what's?" I'd have my phone out real quick, bro. Y'all, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of this sassiness, this softness, this wanting to be, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be chased after. You know what I mean? Like y'all tell me what y'all think. Am I tripping? Because when I read that, I was like, huh? Like she said, get my number, and you was like, no, take my number. What? Even if you would have
D
gave her your number, you have no control over that situation. She was giving you the control. Like, hey, here's my number.
I'm gonna let everybody else get theirs out before I say what I would say.
man, these new age niggas want to be kept. They want to be kept. Like, look, ho, man. I don't fuck around with them niggas, so that shit new to me, man. I don't know. Niggas weird. It's a lot of weird shit going on. So just get in your bubble and stand shit. That's my
Bro, I was like, huh? Like, no, take my number
That
down.
is
Oh,
the
you fight.
definition of toxic masculinity. Like you said, Will, just trying to have too much control over the situation. That's really all that is.
Especially when she already gave you control. She showed you straight up, hey, I'm willing to be submissive. Take my phone number down. You want to be like, and so what's crazy was I looked at the video. It was so many men said, "Oh, he just saved himself from what? What did he save
Yeah,
himself
no, she
from?
saved herself. And the
She
thing
saved
is, like,
herself.
as much control as he was trying to have in that situation, she still handed it to him and he still didn't take it. If he really wasn't so caught up in his ego, he would have saw that she was giving him the control.
Exactly. See, that's what I be saying is like a lot of times we be trying to overthink shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it be real simple. It be right there. God be like, here you go. This is for you. And then we want to question everything and we want to make it to be into our narrative. Like seriously. That girl fine as shit. Okay. If I'd have been like, take my number down, she was like I said, you take my number down. Oh, okay. And then I would assert myself even more if I want to have control. Hey, I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow around this time. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. If you want to show that you control, at least show that you have intention on talking to her or following through what you want. And I think that's what she wanted basically to see from him. Like, hey, do you have intention of talking to me, or are you just trying to control the situation right now? Because at the end of the day, I'm not allowing you to control what's going on with me. Like as you said, I only took a step. I'm leaving. I'm going out the door. I'm leaving. The fact that I'm leaving and I stopped to turn around and still was willing to give you my number should let you know that I'm in a submissive role. I'm allowing you to be the dominant one in this situation. And actually, I'm going to give over my dominance by allowing you to have access to me. Me getting your number is not you having access to me. You know what I'm saying? I could never call. I can get your number. Matter of fact, I might act like I get your number and just walk out the door and be like, "Fuck this shit, delete, 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 delete." You know what I'm saying? Like I just thought that was weird, and I thought it was weird that the men in the comments was like backing dude up, like, yeah, he was testing you. First of all, everything ain't got to be a damn test. Everything don't have to be a damn test. You feel me? Like we got to stop playing these emotional games and stuff, and just be your genuine, authentic self.
Mm-hmm. Chef,
I'm sure that I'm waiting for back because I'm sure it's something way left.
I even say shit yet. I'm just
Nah, right.
you know.
So the thing is that bruh just played his position wrong. He just went. He jumped the gun. Like I can understand the back and forth banter that he was trying to create with her being feisty. I understand that completely, but he necessarily overplayed his hand too early without establishing some base contact. Like he overjumped the mark like a motherfucker. He fucked up. Facts. And that's due to the internet and people telling people this, that, and the third, filling their head up with bullshit. You know, simple shit, man. People just foolish. That was foolish. That was foolish.
Very foolish.
well,
Very foolish.
I think the whole exchange was a little immature, on both parties. I'm not gonna just say it was one. Like they both was on some playing shit. Like, if you know, and I agree with you guys to a certain extent when it comes to, man, she gave it to you. Like, no, you take my number. Oh shit. Okay, shit. what the fuck that shit is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in agreement with y'all, but I'm gonna also say that she played too. Because if she wanted him to have the number and he had done gave you his first, say you take my number, you could have just took that shit the same way, just like he could have. That's all I can say.
She said that his phone was already in his hand though. So why would you
Right.
ask for like? Come on, your phone is already out and ready to go. Why wouldn't you just plug my number in there?
Maybe he wanted her to hit him up when she found the time that she was free. You call me to let me know if you really.
He's the one that pursued the interest though. She stopped her as she was already walking out the door.
Absolutely. And so
why
he did was gave her the ball. So you call me when you wanna, let's continue this. I already made the initiative to let you know that I'm interested. So here, take my number. Give me a call whenever you're free. I don't see nothing wrong with that. But that back and forth shit of, you take my number, that's some childish shit. That sound like y'all fucking teenagers?
Yeah, but it got to be childish because he was childish in the beginning. You get what I'm saying? Like, we gotta stop. We can't want to have submissive women and then do stuff in submissive form. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we want these women to be able to do what we want them to submit to us, but then as soon as you get that opportunity to, you do some stuff like, hey, take my number down. That's not a
stretching it though, Will, like by saying submissiveness. I don't think that has anything to do with submissiveness at the point of contact with somebody. Hold on, let me finish.
It does though. It does.
Hold on, let me finish. Like if I'm telling you, if I'm coming with the initiative to try to have a conversation to get to know who you are, it shouldn't be a back and forth where you take my number, no, you take my number, no, you take my number, no, why I gotta come a step closer. That's some bullshit. If you found him interesting like he found you interesting to approach you, why not meet halfway?
Or maybe she didn't find him interesting. Maybe she was giving him an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he shot his shot. He shot his shot. Hey, beautiful. It caught her attention. Okay, now that you got my attention, I'm going to give you the opportunity to come through. You know what I'm saying? That's why the submissive comes in. I'm receptive to your advances. Now I'm going to see if you're going to take the opportunity to come through. Hey, take my number down. No, you just take my number down. Your phone is already out in your hand. You take my number down. More control. I'm giving you more control. I stopped because you told me to stop. I'm giving you more control because I'm giving you my number. What else do you want me to do, nigga?
Let me ask you guys a question. Have you ever met a woman when you first met her? It seemed as if that she was interested. She gave you her number, but as you was to reach out with her, she never responded.
Of course, that's the game.
Yeah, that happens. That is the game.
That's the game. So,
facts.
So you two have
that's the game.
Have you ever had that happen to you, Timo?
Dang.
Yeah, you say yeah.
I want to say yeah, but then I can't. I don't know. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
We're not gonna make this shit trigonometry, bro. But okay, so this is why I say I understand his method of approach, because I've also had that happen. Like she made it seem that she was interested. Oh, you take my number, and then I go a couple of days to reach out, and she never responded. So I understand his approach on, no, you take my number, you call me. I understand that because I've been one of those guys that a woman give you her number. You know, women give you their number sometimes just to get you away from them.
That's true, but that once again, the game is the game.
Don't give me your number.
Then you gotta play the game how the game goes.
But that's my man.
Y'all gotta be able to learn how to read the room, though. You can tell if a woman is really interested depending on the energy that she gives off to you. You gotta remember, she was very receptive from jump. She paused, she stopped, and happened to the sound?
I don't know. Your sound went out like a motherfucker quick.
Yeah,
I didn't hear nothing I said.
It dropped out.
Nothing. All I heard was she paused and turned around. That's all we heard of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I said you gotta be able to read the room. Like as she was walking out the door, made it her decision to pause, stop, turn around, and give him her undivided attention. She could have kept walking out the door and said, "Have a nice day," as she was still moving. She didn't have to do all of that. But then when she paused and then he said, "Come here," how you gonna tell me to come here when you're pursuing me? Why wouldn't you just come and walk up to me? So that was the red flag number one for her. That's why she said she only took an inch step to walk forward. Just to give him a little leeway, and still after that, he still was being childish.
So only he was being childish.
No,
No,
What the fuck?
that's all you heard. That's all you heard. But it
That's
was both. What I feel like basically what she was doing is I'm gonna match your childish energy with my childish energy because I literally gave you the green light. I literally gave you the green light. Get my phone number.
Well, that's why I'm gonna have
Oh,
to pay.
you feisty.
That's why I'm gonna have to play the devil's advocate to it because I understand the method of what he was doing. I seen it like countless times, bro.
But you wouldn't do that. But would you do that? But would you do that? Would you do that? If she said, hey, no, you take my phone number down, would you be like, no, you take my phone number down?
Well, number one, I'm a lot different. I'm an aggressive motherfucker, so I'm gonna be all up in your space. So you ain't gonna have to say come closer. Cause I'm already be there. I'm coming, if I'm coming to you to approach you, there's no step of close. Nah, fuck all that. You might want to say, damn, you close. That's what she might say. I'm gonna say, yeah, I want to smell your energy to see if it was, proper.
So that's what I'm saying. A real man in that situation, when she said, no, you come here, he would have walked up on her and brought that energy to her so she know it's not a game. It's intention. It wouldn't have went that far.
We damn near would have been hugging. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I probably would have. Hey, listen, if it had been me, I'd have walked into a car. I'd have been putting the shit and stuff in the car. I would have had. She would have known who Willie Fontaine was by the time she left that parking lot. She probably would have called. She probably would have called me. Be like, look, you know what, man? Let me go ahead and get your phone number so you can call me right now. So I have your phone numbers, and probably would have texted me. Oh, it was nice meeting you. All that. That's what I'm saying, bro. We have to stop trying to be the ones who are being pursued. We have to stop doing that. We got to.
But how
that dynamic has got to change. I'm not saying that women can't go out and approach a man.
But hold on, Will.
Or can't do what I'm saying is we
have
have
to say that being pursued when he was the one that made the initial contact. He was the one that he's not being pursued. He was just
he wanted to be pursued.
Nah, I don't see that. And then we only get one side of the story.
Nah,
he told her to come here. How you gonna tell a woman to come here to you when you're pursuing her?
You know why we don't know that? Because women be hear shit they say that they hear when at that point of conversation, and nigga ain't say nothing like that probably. But this is her side of the story. We never got his shit. He ain't never posted. We don't know that.
Well, she's not ugly, so I'm gonna take her side.
Wait. So you telling me you ain't never been out and the nigga ain't be like, damn, little mama, hey, come here for a minute.
I don't respond to that type of energy. That's what I'm saying. If you can't directly approach me and come up to me like a man should, then I'm not gonna respond to you. I'm gonna keep it pushing.
And most women will say, "What? You come here."
Good.
Timo, you got headphones in because you breaking up.
Nah. I say so. Normally, when the nigga do approach a woman, they be like, "Damn, nigga, you weird as fuck. Like, what's up? Give me some." That's how y'all come off.
I didn't say to get into my personal bubble, but be at a distance where we don't have to tell each other to come here. Be close enough so we could have a conversation without that. That's it. It's really that simple.
What I've come to learn about women react differently to the niggas that they want to act different to. Because if
facts,
if I come to your personal space and you like me, I don't give a fuck if I'm damn near sniffing your neck. You ain't gonna tell me to move. But if it's a nigga
she told him to come in,
and that's why I don't think she liked him like that. Because if she liked him like that, it wouldn't have been no back and forth. It'd be like, it would have been damn near yes, daddy. But it wasn't one of those. If he was that nigga, that do this conversation.
That specifically depends on the type of energy that the man is giving off.
Right.
So if you don't got that type of energy, she's not going to be receptive to it.
And I think she was giving. I think she was like she was giving him. I'm the reason why I'm on this is because it's very rare that a woman says, no, take my number down. Most of the time, if she don't like you, she'll say, I'll take your number. She didn't do
Facts.
that.
Absolutely.
She said, no, take my number. Here's access to me.
Facts.
You ain't got to do nothing else but not mess up. That's all you got to do.
Hit the layup, man. Hit the layup, bro.
Just take it to the hole, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's all. I was about to make a LeBron joke, but I ain't gonna say it. But
Yeah.
it's these LeBron fans. It's these LeBron fans, dudes, who out here blowing these layups. You know what I'm saying? Want to be chased and pursued. Want to be on these super teams. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just sticking to where they at and working hard. You feel me?
Only Jordan fans.
Can we hear the other woman's perspective? Asia, please.
Oh, Asia, you ready? Oh, my bad. I had them muted, Asia, because I know she was doing whatever she was doing. My bad. I got you. Wait, where your shit at, Asia? Hold on. Wait, all right, give it a second. Let me reboot this. Go ahead. Finish what y'all was saying, and I'll bring Asia.
All I'm saying is we're at a point now where we really got to stop making things more difficult than it has to be. You know what I'm saying? It's not the FCAT. It's not the HSCT. It's not. It's really right there. When you blocking your blessings,
It's
trying to
really simple
control it.
math.
Try to change the game. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no what he did. Even if we got his point of view, the fact that she said, you take my number down, lets me know that he wasn't really interested in talking to her for real. He was really just wanted to see how far he could get with her. And lo
Yeah,
and
he
behold,
wanted to
she showed
boost
you
his
can go
own
pretty
ego.
far. Yeah, you can go pretty far. You can go pretty far if you play your cards right. And he fumbled it, let it go right up.
Let's take it to the.
And whatever you had in your hands at Home Depot.
Hold on, y'all wait a second. Let me try to correct some shit right now because I see a lot of things going on.
Yeah, it's tweaking right now. It's real glitchy.
Yeah, hold on. That's this system. Hold on, y'all give me 1 second. Let me put it on the. It's gonna be a little loud on my end, but they'll be able to hear y'all. So let's do this. Say something.
Say something.
Yo.
Okay, cool.
Something.